Hi there, and welcome back to another edition of Gray Hair and Tattoos. My name is Lonnie, and today we are going to ask that question that I hear all the time. Am I too old to get a tattoo? You know what? I could make this the shortest YouTube ever. I could say, no, you're not too old, period, end of story, get your tattoo. But I thought we would just, we would talk about it a little bit, kind of look at a couple of different things and help you make that decision if getting a tattoo is right for you, regardless as to whatever age you are. So now let's talk about, first thing I want to talk about is the pressures of society, all right? Society tells us that, that we're too old. Society tells us that we're too old to do a whole lot of things. You know what? Society is wrong. You have the right at any age to start your journey of self-expression. All right. Now, when I say any age, I get people all the time on my social medias, on my lives going, I'm 30 and I'm thinking about getting a tattoo, but I think I'm too old. You know what? There is no time frame that you have to start tattooing in order to be able to continue to tattoo. All right. If you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, whatever age you are, it is up to you, for one, whether or not you're going to consider yourself old, but it's up to you to decide when and where and how you are going to express yourself. You're going to decide what your journey of self-expression looks like. There is nobody telling you that you can't do this but you. So let that society pressure go. You know what? Yes, people are going to say you're too old. Who cares? People tell me I'm too old all the time, and I'm like, what do you want me to do about it? You know what? I got a fair portion of my body completely covered. There's nothing I can do about it now, and I'm not stopping. So that was number one. Number one, society. Don't let society tell you. Don't let society tell you you're too old. Let that go. Number two. Number two is the simple fact that I want you to consider when you're thinking about getting a tattoo is your skin, all right? As we old, we do end, our skin changes, period. That's all it is. That's all I can say. My body is different at 57 than it was at 27. It doesn't mean that my body is done. It doesn't mean that I don't enjoy it. It doesn't mean that I don't still want to decorate it. It just means it's different. So I take that thought and I discuss my tattoos and my ideas with my artists. You know what? I'm very open with them. I'm very, they're my friends. I'm like, these are my concerns, guys. I'm worried that if I put this tattoo here, my skin's not going to take it and it's not going to look good. Because I guarantee you, your tattoo artist is going to want you to get a good tattoo as much as you want a good tattoo. So talk to your artist. Tell them what you're thinking. Tell them where you're thinking about putting it. And listen to what they have to say. If your tattoo artist says, you know what, I think that, getting a full sleeve on your arm might not be the best idea because you have sun exposure and you have some sun damage, you need to listen to them. Or if you don't want it, if you still want it there, just put it there, but just realize what kind of tattoo you're going to get. But if you're like, I want the best tattoo experience possible, I want this tattoo and what it represents to look a certain way, talk to your artist. You know what, if I don't put it on my arm, how about my thigh? How will it look there? They'll look at your skin. They will tell you, yeah, this looks much better. Let's put this here. It's going to look great. Your ink will take. And go with the recommendation of your artist. It is so, so, so important. I know as we get older, our bodies changes and our healing changes. And if you are out there and you're in your 50s or 60s or 70s, and you're like, I'm not too sure how my body is going to react. I'm not too sure how I will heal. Again, a very valid concern. And that's the only thing that I've noticed throughout my tattoo journey that is changing is my healing It's not that they don't heal, and it's not that they don't heal as perfectly. It's just that I'm a little bit more conscientious about my age, and I'm a little bit more conscientious about my healing process. And I probably baby my tattoos more in my 50s than I did in my 30s. Don't think there's anything wrong with that, but it's just the reality of, again, as we age, our body ages, and we have to just adapt with it. So talk to your artist. Again, talk to your artist and get a good aftercare routine. Do that before you go in. You know what? I just suggest this for anybody of any age. Always talk to your artist about a good aftercare for any time you get a tattoo, because again, you want your tattoo to last. Okay, and then you're like, okay, I'm gonna do it, but I'm scared. You know what, it's a big step. It's a big scary, sometimes making changes like that is a big scary step. So what I recommend is talk to your friends, talk to your shop, see if you can bring in a friend. If you don't want to go by yourself, bring somebody with you. You know what, or if you're of an age where you have adult children, bring your adult children with you. If you have a friend who has a tattoo but you don't have one, ask your friend to go with you. When I go, sometimes it depends on the tattoo, but most of the time I have somebody with me. I have one of my sons with me, and we all sit there and we talk. And it's just a really cool experience to be able to share that with them. So don't feel like, it's like this is something that you can't bring somebody with you, but by all means, please bring somebody with you. So again, I cannot express enough the importance of you giving yourself the freedom of self-expression at any age. Okay, I have people, again, reaching out to me in their 30s thinking they're too old. There is no start time and there is no stop time as to when you can allow yourself to express yourself through tattooing. And again, I am 57. I started when I was 30. I have 5 appointments on the books. I'm getting, in November, I'm getting a peacock spider on my left calf. If you don't know what one is, Google it. They're super cute. I'm getting that with Brian Dell at Dedicated Tattoos. And then I am finishing my American traditional calf sleeve with Austin Maples in 2022. So I will be 57 going into these tattoos and 58 coming out of them. I'm not letting society stop me from me being me, and I hope you don't let the pressures of anything stop you from you being you. I hope you hear this, and I inspire you to just be yourself. Now, if tattoos aren't your thing, I hope I inspire you to just give yourself the freedom to express yourself in any form of self-expression, whether it's hair color, piercings, fashion, you name it. I just hope this gives you the encouragement to have your own journey of self-expression and just enjoy it. So, as always, if you enjoyed today's episode, by all means hit that like button. If you'd like to stick around and figure out what I'm going to talk about next, you can absolutely hit that subscribe button. Now, if you want to hang out with me on a daily basis, by all means, you can hit any of the social media links below. There's Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, Pinterest, Twitter, Facebook, you name it, you can find me anywhere as Gray Hair and Tattoos. And also I invite you to come hang out with both of my sons and I on our podcast, We're in Trouble Now, where we just hang out and we talk about life. So, as always, please remember to tell yourself something kind. Please give yourself that gift of self-expression, and I will see you on the next episode.